Hi everyone, on this Devlog I want to share the progress I've been doing porting the game I was doing on Godot 3.5 into Godot 4.0, having good results so far as for development, performance and also the stability of the game. So it's way more stable than before. So as you can see, this is the old version on the 3.5 Godot. Yeah, it takes a while to load, and then you can see here how how it lags. It gets stable at some point, but it's not desired to be this way. So yeah, this is why I mainly decided to change and start from scratch on Godot 4. Well, I didn't have a really setup for environment yet here, or a scene created. Like I just got a bunch of stuff here testing and trying to do to make something out of here. So for the 3D environment and also the gameplay that I had as a mindset, the capabilities of Godot 3.5 were not sufficient to develop the adventure Zelda Souls-like game that I wanted. So yes, as you can see, I'm opening the scene for Godot 4 and it opens actually really fast. Like doesn't take that long, and then you can see here that everything is running smoothly, even though I have a couple of things here like these omni lights, which used to consume a lot of resources on the old Godot 3.5. Now they just run like nothing, like the game engine is designed for it. Also, another thing that I want to talk about so I have been integrating each mechanic from the old version into this one by one, and also I have mutated the gameplay, allowing the enemies to move more fluidly. As you can see, this one is some type of boss that I haven't finished yet. I really enjoy look at that trails, like the dash, and also the tweening that he's doing to jump. I also enjoy these textures, so I created this bunch of rocks, and also this stuff here that looks like a pillar, metallic pillar actually, and look how beautiful it looks. The texture with all of the lightnings bouncing on it, and this is some rocks too that I created. Other than that, this scene I decided to go for an isometric view because it actually looks prettier than the previous top-down view that I was doing, like a forward top-down view. And then we have here the floor with the texture, and if I go here, we're in the next scene, which has some more enemies. They are more smarted. I actually managed to set up a technique where they will start tweening and bouncing like little jumps, and also they will try to flank you, so it's not gonna be like an easy fight for you, for the player I mean. The sword mechanic, so as you can see, it's actually been improved. It's way better than before, because on the previous version the sword will only move forward from its point, Now it doesn't. It actually moves towards the mouse position. So it doesn't matter where the mouse is located, it will always try to move toward that position. And then when the tween that is being activated, when you press left click, the tween will actually make it go back. So it works as a bullet and at the same time as a boomerang, because it just come back. So this is one of the attacks that the player does right now, but I'm thinking about doing an animation so he can just attack to the place where you are actually facing. And also I'm planning to implement a roll, so you can use a roll with a stamina, and that way you can like dodge attacks from the enemy. Other than that, I also set up the twins. So with the twins, as you can see here, I have learned a lot. You first created tween, then after you created tween, you can set up this function of the tween, which is called parallel. The parallel will actually help you out doing two twins at the same time, so they will run in parallel. This is one for the position of a camera, and this is one for a rotation. And then you can use an interval to make, so this is some type of a wait when you do a wait, but it's actually done directly through the tween. And then you can call back a function. So once this finish, then we are actually activating a boolean, and then you can just change the camera view again. So let me go ahead and show you. Oh yeah, and then we got another function which is gonna switch the camera back to its original position and the original rotation from which it was at the beginning. So yeah, let me demonstrate. So we are here. So as you see, it rotated and also the position changed right away. But if I hit this, you see that it actually did something first. It changed the position first and then it rotated, which is really convenient, and it gives a really good looking on the game for the player to process. I find it really beautiful to see it smoother like this, like one by one. So you can decide if you want to do it on parallel or if you want to go ahead and just run it one by one. Also, I implemented the dialogue manager add-on from Nathan, which is really impressive. You can make a story out of this. You can make your actual cutscenes, like for example this. I changed the camera by doing that, by just clicking the text here, and then you can just go ahead and set up this, and it will actually go back to the first camera view. And also I implemented some type of daylight cycle, like once you click on it, it's gonna make the lights go, and also it will make it darker, so you can tell him start again, and then you can tell me more and fight, and then that's the end of the conversation. So I'm very glad and also very happy for all of the improvements for this game that I'm actually developing. I'm happy to see that people is actually following the game, and I'm actually hoping to do a new devlog in a couple of days. So thank you very much for your time, and please subscribe. Thanks.